nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.
Thank you guys for your time. I know this is like a marathon getting through all this promo for a film, but it's exciting for us as fans to see it. Richard, beginning for you, people want to put it in a box and figure out what to call it, the next this, and many are calling it the next generation of Marvel superstars. Is that a fair assessment? Or is it more just a splintering off like another time? What is the best way to describe what this means to the Marvel universe?
I think it is a progressive interpretation. I think it's wonderful to see us trying to do something new without putting a downer on everything that's come before, that's got us here and put us in the position to be here. I don't know the numbers exactly, but I know a lot of the Marvel movies are, 70% studio, 30% location. And one thing we did was flip that and go, okay, let's do 70% location, 30% studio. And that in itself is a really great shift in a different direction to kind of really bring this away from green screen and into the world, and something that has paid off for this. So without trying to overthink of, is this the next phase of Marvel, the next move, is this how they go forwards? For us, it was more about making a movie and trying to tell a story honestly, because if we try to carry the weight of what we're doing going into the next phase of the MCU, it would I think it would send me into a panic. So
Yeah.
much more than that was about, let's see what we can do as a group of performers together.
Yeah, I think it's unfair to call it that, the next gen, because you guys are all bringing fresh characters, new talents, new abilities. Gemma, but for you, these are supernatural beings who can do extraordinary things. So what would you say is the common thread of guiding principles that all of these characters live by, not just your group, the previous Avengers, because none of them are perfect, but they all have a central guiding principle that gets them through their journeys?
I think it's really interesting. You're right. I mean, the Eternals are far from perfect either. They are flawed. They are, because they've been living amongst humanity since the dawn of civilization, they can't help but have been influenced by the humans that they've lived amongst and come into contact with. So they do have those frailties as well. In terms of a guiding principle, I really feel that, I can only really speak for Sersi, but she's driven by love. She's driven by love for humans. She's driven by her love for Ikaris, love of her family. That's the best I've got for that.
For sure. So now we await the release. What are you guys going to be doing? Do you close the chapter and say, I don't want to think about it until the movie comes out? Richard, what do you do now while you wait for it to come out?
I go back to shooting my other TV show that I'm working on. That's what I do. I have this wonderful distraction. I'm doing this show with Amazon called Citadel, which is actually with the Russo brothers. So it's not too far away from the Marvel world and people, but that's kind of a lovely distraction because these movies are so big and so I care so deeply about it and I want to know what people think, but I don't look online and I try and stay away from that. So actually I'm just going to go back to filming and let it come out and hope people enjoy it.
Yeah, don't look, it's dirty out here, y'all. Don't look online.
Put
the blinders on. Well, thank you so much for your time. You both are marvelous performers and I enjoyed both of you. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Take care.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.